This morning I'm going to do the rail trail in Blauvelt, New York. I'm going to cycle to the river just for the health of it. So please join me as I go from the beginning of the rail trail in Blauvelt, New York to Piermont, New York. I will go through the nice little town of a sleepy little town that you'll see on the way, and I'll point it out to you. But I'm going to Piermont, to the pier, to reach the river. I'm going to cycle to the river. Please join me, just for the health of it. All right, here we are, beautiful morning, Blauvelt, New York. Lock up the car. Oh, it looks like quite a few people are doing the same thing. I'll let them go before me because they look like they're pros. Look at them. Look at them all. Woo! All right, maybe I can learn something from them. Here we go. Woohoo! On your left. Beautiful morning. Nice cool breeze. Well, they all left me in the dust. Woo! Have to watch out for the wildlife. It's early autumn. The leaves are hanging in there. Usually I wear my sunglasses, but with this face protection from the sun, it fogs up my sunglasses. So I'll have to come up with something, maybe goggles. Well, it's been a while since I cycled. During the summer it was so hot. Plus I was recovering from the Mohs surgeries, so I had to really be careful of the sun and the heat and all that as I healed. Now that it's fall, a lot cooler, the sun's more on an angle. So good to be back on the bike. It's so nice of them to wait up for me. Yeah, as I was saying, it's nice to get back on the bike. I really have to get my legs back in shape for hiking. And skiing. I can tell by the legs on these cyclists that they're avid cyclists. where I want to get my legs, if that's possible. Well, I hope you enjoy this ride, cycling to the river in Piermont, down to Piermont, from Blauvelt all the way down the rail trail towards the river. This is real nice. This goes over Route 303. Excuse me. There may be a chance we get to see a train. They're usually very long trains. So far the legs feel pretty good. Of course it's very level. My benefit. It's nice to be in the shade. back in the sun. Sun feels nice. Well, we're entering Sparkill, New York. The sleepy little town I used to live in years and years ago before I got married. Here we are in Sparkill, New York. Good to be back in Sparkill. The rail trail keeps going down to the border of, I believe, New Jersey. But we're going to go through the town of Sparkill. Used to be my bank. Used to get my hair cut right over here. The roost. Show you my old place I used to live in. Live between two churches. There used to be the house with Bob Crable, a good old friend. I'm gonna make a left here to Piermont. Tolman Park is up there. That's the state park. This is Sparkill Creek. It flows out of the Hudson River. Beautiful little houses, very expensive little houses. Heading just north of Sparkill into Piermont. That's the back entrance to Tolman Park, which I have a video of. And we're going to cross over to Sparkill Creek. And this is Piermont, the beginning of Piermont, but we're going to cut in so we can hit the pier and go to the river. Woo! So far so good. Feeling good. Beautiful here, huh? Pull up a chair. Woo! Marshlands. To the pier. Cycling to the pier. Woo! So landscaping. Real nice growth here. Yeah, get a view of my bridge, the TZ bridge. Beautiful. The trees in the background are starting to change. Beautiful morning. Sun's reflection off the Hudson River. Palisades Cliffs to our left. Westchester, New York is across the river. Nice place to take a morning stroll. Too intimidating with the mask on. This is where the troops used to march down to World War II. A lot of the troops, this was the last time they were on U.S. ground as they got onto the ships that brought them across the seas. Oh yeah.
Whoa. Hey, do you have any questions, guys?
And here we are. The Pier, Piermont, New York. Oh, we can't enter anymore. Huh. Well, we cycled to the river. Thanks for coming along. This is actually part one of my morning cycling on this beautiful Monday morning. So I get to view the magnificent Hudson. Beautiful. So you're welcome to join me on my cycling trip back. We'll see some more of the river as we head back to the rail trail head. As I said, you can see the trees are starting to turn on top of the mountain.
There are a lot, but what is it called when a lot of animals?
Beautiful coastline, the riverbanks. That way there's Piermont and then there's Nyack. Nice to have little bird houses here. Ooh. Very pleasant ride. Not only is this healthy physically, but mentally and spiritually. Now, I won't consider this a very risky cycling ride this morning because I'm mainly off the main roads, back roads, which is really nice. Being able to take the rail trail, go through a nice quiet town of Sparkill into Piermont, to the pier, is pretty safe cycling ride. Very healthy way to spend the morning. So pleasant, so peaceful, a real calming effect. And at the same time, I'm working my cardio. My heart, my circulation is feeling good. My breathing technique, pretty natural. If this was strenuous, I probably would not be talking a little bit that I'm talking now. We're heading west from the pier. Before I head back on the same route, I'm going to go through a little section of Piermont. It's a popular place to come for dining and shopping. There's musical entertainment here too, so these are expensive condos, as you can imagine. Location, location. Oh, Paradise Avenue. Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Fine.
Good, I'm just going right here.
No worries.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, how are you?
Not sure what kind of event there is today. Just take a little peek here of the view they have. Beautiful, huh? Nice backyard. Nice and cool in the shade. I didn't know they had this back road here. Beautiful, huh? Wow. My brother used to have a boat, and he used to dock it right here. Had some good times here with him. He used to take my son, who was very young at the time, probably 5, out on the dinghy. He used to love that. Bill passed away in 1999 on December 2nd. And soon, my sister-in-law and I are finally going to place his ashes in the Hudson River as he requested. We hung on to him for a long, long time, but it's not right to do that. It's time to grant Bill his wishes.
So she's like, come back to you, then that's fine.
That's the grieving process. It takes a long time to hold on to him as long as we could physically, but dust to dust. We have to lay his remains finally after all these years. We'll be doing that soon. Someday I'll take a ride up to Nyack along the river road here. But for today, this was a nice, pleasant ride to the river, cycling to the river. People come from all over, up from New York City, down from northern state. There's a very popular bar here. A lot of famous people have come here. The Turning Point. Where we came in from. I'm going to take you on the side road back. Back to Sparkill. Came in on that road, and we're on the other side. incline. Good deli here. Beautiful flowers. It's a quaint little place. Getting a good pump in here. It's incline. Whew. Doesn't look like much, but for me it's enough. Gonna be 82 today. Whew. One of my daughter's favorite movies, Nightmare Before Christmas. Going left into Sparkill. Back on the rail trail, heading north. Morning. All right. Woo! Heading back. Heading north. Heading back to Blauvelt. Whew, that sun is hot for this fall morning. Ooh, it's so enjoyable. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for joining me. people really enjoy this rail trail. Nice and quiet, peaceful. I'm glad to have you back. As you know, I'm Tom Zimmerman. I experience all living sensations. One of the categories is health and wellness. And this morning I'm sharing with you one of the ways I stay physically healthy, but also it's good for your mental health, emotional health, and your spiritual health. So, well-rounded activity for a wonderful lifestyle. I know a lot of people understand that cycling is risky, but this is less risky, being on the rail trail and going through a sleepy little town with not much traffic. So if you have a bike, and if you can find a safe, comfortable area, get on that bike and ride. During inclement weather, I get on my stationary bike, which is not as enjoyable as this. So I usually put music on or sit in front of one of my favorite YouTube videos. A lot of nature videos I watch when I'm on the stationary bike. This is actually a pretty good warm-up before I do my strength training later today. And it's nice to know I did something for my well-being, a healthy lifestyle, incorporating cycling. You could include your walking, fast pace, slow pace, whatever it is. Just get out there, stay moving, get up and move, stay in the groove. You can tell everyone's in good spirits when they're out here. We have no idea what their lives are all about. I'm sure, just like anyone else's, there are trials and tribulations along with exceptional, happy, enlightening spirits of activities to keep us all balanced. When you have the opportunity to calm yourself, to work your body and your mind, it helps. Very therapeutic. As I get nearer to the last quarter of my cycling journey, if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to connect with you. And just like to hear your comments and share what you do to help yourself and your health. Always enjoy the comments and having discussions with other people. Give me some other ideas you'd like to explore. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. I always look forward to reconnecting with you. Check out my other topics too. I think some of them are entertaining, hopefully insightful, and give you some points to think about incorporating in your own life. There's a gentleman doing the right thing for himself. Here's the train over there. We're heading north. The sun is coming up on the right side of us, heading north. There's the train. No caboose anymore. Missed the caboose. Oh. Oh, it's still going. That was just a flatbed. We might get to see some of the train. There it is. Thank you. There it is. And there it goes. Down the track.
No, I got so many pairs. I don't know what to be. I need a good idea. I ordered kind of a
On your right. Thank you. One of the many colleges that are in our neighborhood. St. Thomas Aquinas. Nice campus. Yeah, it's a nice little workout I had this morning as I head to my final cycling to the trailhead. Whew. Sun to my back. So peaceful. Into Blauvelt now. Ooh, yes. Ah, what a pleasant morning. There's the gray wolf, forever in our hearts. Ah, so nice. And here we are. Ah, so nice. Thank you so much. And there you are. Here we are. The Joseph B. Clark Rail Trail. Thanks again for joining me. Whew. Until next time, get out there and ride, walk, get into stride, and be the person you can be. Live in life. Thank you so much, and be well.